Hello and welcome back to the Samantha Hearne channel, the place where I teach you how to create success and be happy doing it. In this video, I'm giving you the quick wins that you need to know for your business. As a business coach, and I specifically work with startup business female entrepreneurs who have their passion, but they are now ready to show the world, find their following, get on social media, and what they need to do to make that happen. In this video, I want to give you the quick wins for starting your business and the quick wins for how you can start out with the most success. And this video is going to be a list of things that you can start doing, which I do, which a lot of my entrepreneurial friends do, and you can start doing them from today. The first thing, and the number one rule when you create content, is you must repurpose. And in doing so, what that means is if you create a post on Instagram, you can use the same caption with a different photo, or you can rephrase that caption and post it onto Facebook. So you must be thinking about repurposing your content. A lot of startup entrepreneurs and social media influencers think that you need brand new content for every single platform. You don't, but you have to tailor your content for that platform. So think about the content you're creating and how you can start to repurpose from the beginning. You do not need to create brand new content every single day or week forever. You can repurpose. So that is a quick win that you need to be thinking about. How can you repurpose? How can you reuse photos? How can you reuse content? How can you reuse different title cards? How can you reuse themes for your lives and just call them something different, but bring similar content so that you are repurposing frequently, all the time. You can actually promote your content in 5 different ways. You can use long copy posts, which is when you see the really long text posts on Facebook usually, but you do sometimes see long copy posts on Instagram. Short copy posts, which are a few sentences, quick captions, a few bullet points. Stories, which you can either do in your Instagram stories and you can also do them on your Facebook stories. Posts, where you can do posts on Instagram, posts on your feed on Facebook. You can also do posts on LinkedIn, whichever platforms that you are on, but posts. And the final one is title cards. So you can actually create your photo with a title on that photo, like a font or some information, which you post on different platforms. That's another way that you can promote and post title cards. So people can really clearly see what it is you're going to talk about, the theme, the genre, the title, that's what they're for. So there are 5 different ways that you can use the same piece of content, going back to point 1, and repurpose. So a lot of the time you'd start with a long copy, then you break it into a short copy, then you do some stories about that long copy, then you can do a post, and then you can do title cards. So the same piece of content can be used in 5 different ways. So there are some ways that you can actually schedule your content. So I don't do this, but if you are an entrepreneur and you're starting out and you still have a job or you have other commitments, you can actually schedule your content. You can schedule your content on Facebook with using Hootsuite, and you can schedule your posts on Instagram using Planoly. So it means that you don't have to physically go into those apps to post. You can time and schedule your posts and they go out automatically. A lot of people use this when they're traveling, if they're traveling for long periods of time or going to different time zones. So you can use Hootsuite for Facebook and Planoly for Instagram. Your testimonials are content and amazing social proof. So remember, when you ever get testimonials, and here's the quick win, that could be a comment on a Facebook post, a comment on an Instagram post. It could be a testimonial piece of feedback put on your business page. It doesn't have to be emails, but it can be email content. It could be videos. It could be someone doing a story and tagging you in that story. All of that is client testimonial feedback. These are people that follow you, that are talking to you about your content. So testimonials are a great way to elevate your business and your brand and start sharing them on multiple platforms. You could put something that someone has written on your Facebook in your Instagram stories. You could use an Instagram comment and put that onto your stories, into your Facebook. You could create a long copy post about a piece of feedback from your business page and repurpose that. So your testimonials, comments, feedback, engagement, all of this you should be using to leverage your business and start getting you social proofing on a bigger scale, so people can see the impact you are having and the people you are serving. So use your testimonials as much as possible, not just on your website. They should be everywhere. Something that people don't do enough of is ask their audience. Even when you're starting out, you should be asking your audience. If you don't have an audience, ask your friends and family. What title sounds the best? What words should we be using? What works the best? What looks the nicest? What do you think captures your eye the most? What content do you want on the next live? Ask your audience. They are there to be served by you, so ask them what they want. And this is such a quick win because your audience can then actually curate your content for you. They can give you the answers to your content and what you should put up next. They can stop you having to try and guess and think about all of these ideas, and they can create it for you. So ask your audience. And the final quick win is some websites that you should all be using. And some of my clients on a one-to-one basis don't know about these, and we then spend time learning them when I really want all of you to be able to do that from right now, whether you're a one-to-one client of mine or not. So if you are creating workbooks, quotes for Instagram, anything branded on a visual basis, and you want it to be formatted and edited for your business and your brand, you need to be using Canva. You can upload your brand files to Canva, your brand colors, your brand fonts. Use Canva to edit and create everything from now on. So it makes everything for your business consistent, on brand, and flow through any social media platform you are using. And if you are creating workbooks, you're creating anything for a course, you're doing any online products, you're doing any live events, you want to do leaflets, handouts, use Canva. If on Instagram you have more than one link that you want to share, you need to be using Linktree. Linktree goes into the website link, and you can have as many buttons as you want. Join my Facebook group, look at my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, download this course, come and work with me on one-to-one basis, check out my website, whatever it might be, use Linktree. It's a free website. Everyone on Instagram uses Linktree to have multiple links put under one platform. And the final one that I want you to be thinking about is, if you want to start creating online courses or doing anything online and you're worried about payment, you don't know how to use payment, you're not sure. Luke is falling asleep behind the camera, which you can't see, but it's distracting me. If you are using anything where you want to create online courses, you want to start putting things out there, but you don't want to be invoicing people individually or using PayPal on an individual basis, Teachable or Kajabi are amazing places. And you've also got Think Tank. So these are amazing places that you can host memberships, online courses, and the payment is all done directly through them. So Teachable, Kajabi, and Think Tank. They range in price, but they are all really easy to use. So these are some websites that you should be using for your business to help create things on an easier way. And also, if you then do get an assistant or people working for you when the business grows, they can then use these systems for you and log in under your passwords and everything's there. You don't have to be recreating everything all of the time. So I really hope these have given you some quick wins of what you should be doing in your business. And honestly, if you are one of my one-to-one clients and you are watching this will give you an amazing extra push so that you can start recapping over this. And if you're not a one-to-one client and you become one, this gives you an amazing head start, because a lot of these things we would go through together. And of course, we break it down on a much deeper level if we were to work together one-to-one. However, this gives you as many quick wins that you need to start yourself going. And the final quick win I want to give you, sorry, I've got so many. When you're thinking about Instagram and Facebook content, you want to be thinking of them in three ways. Is it going to be entertaining for your audience? Is it going to be educational for your audience? Or is it going to be informative? So are you just trying to entertain? Give them the behind the scenes, give them something they can look at, selfies, your puppy, anything like that, birthdays. Is it going to be educational? Are you going to be giving them 3 top tips, 5 top tips? Or is it going to be informative? You've got a new product on offer, you've got a new service, the deadline, doors are closing, early bird. So think about those 3 formats when you're putting out content on Instagram and Facebook, that's another quick win. I've got so many more actually, and they keep coming to me, but I think I'm going to stop the video there, and I would love to know which quick win you are going to use the most and what else you want me to talk about. What other quick wins do you want me to share with you around your business, around the back end of your business, around how to get started in your business, and ultimately anything that you need to help you on your business journey. And if you are in business, but you know there's a better way to do things and you want to start scaling, let me know and I'll happily make a video about quick wins for that and how to take your business from this level to the next level. So there are some quick wins. This is now not being quick because I'm rambling, but I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.